I ain't afraid of the change of the news, just dedicated trying to change up the rules. I came of age and started paying my dues. For God's sake, I'm only saying what's true.
Peace, shalom, hotep, namaste. All those good greetings, love and light. This is another episode of Oculus Draco. And I am here to talk about grounding today. This is our weekly energy report. It's going to be a little different than last week's for multiple reasons. I feel like conglomerizing the energies would have been a little bit better way of interpreting what was going on with everything being a little haywire. It seemed that there was a mix of each day, to me, in my experience, if nothing else. So I decided to actually do a little pre-reading and just talk to the people. So, one thing I want to go over also is I'm going to do energy readings for the day. We're going to do it 1 through 9. We're going to call it the spirit meter. Quick rundown. I'll go deeper into this later. But levels 1 through 3 would be low meta energy / maybe also physical energy. And this is just time for doing grounding work. You shouldn't be doing any high level magic things or even high physical exertions if you can hold off. I mean, if your job is something like that, obviously you need to do what you need to do, but do not go out of your way to do anything that's overly complicated or takes too much vitality, whether it's on the physical or spiritual plane, right? Then we have 4 through 6. This is going to be mid-meta. This is where you're starting to have hazy feelings, maybe different kind of dreams and whatnot, buzzing feelings, downloads, all the ringing in the ears, all that kind of stuff. And this is when you're starting to look for patterns, when you're doing more personal reflection. You could do more base level magics and stuff, ask inner questions, but make sure you're not missing something. This is a time to make sure we're not doing enough grounding work, or if there's some patterns or other things that we're missing outside or inside of ourselves. Next level would be 7 through 9. High meta. This is weak veils, right? This is high synchronicities. This is a time to say yes, a time to go with the flow, but also be receiving and protective of your emotions. Do not let your emotions be too overbearing, and do not let others' emotions be too influencing on yours during these times, right? And today, we're going to put today's level at probably a good 5 for a few different reasons. And I'm going to actually read to you one of the cards that was pulled last night. I'm not going to get fully into all the meanings of all the cards today, but I'm going to read the meaning of this particular card that was pulled from my Anubis Oracle deck. It's the Sphinx. It's known as the Divine Messenger. And some of the details that I'd like to read are this. The Sphinx is a divine messenger and repository of cosmic Akashic spiritual informed wisdom. While theories abound about the great knowledge hidden under the Sphinx, in actuality, this being contains information himself or herself. She is, or it is, the cosmic library itself. The very granite of the Sphinx's being holds and retains far more than knowledge of the adepts who did the carving. Indeed, the Sphinx functions as a medium between us and the vast intelligent source stars. Excuse me. This is a time for you to be open to guidance, fully receive it. This is not only true for divine guidance. This will direct you to others on the earth plane who will assist you on your ongoing quest. Now, one of the main reasons why I wanted to read that is today is about grounding, right? And the Sphinx, made out of granite, one of the hardest, toughest stones that has many different properties to it. I'm wearing this red as part of the grounding, sitting in the sun now, on purpose. Recalibration, because there's a lot of introspection going on. There's a lot of thinking we need to do. The other two cards that I did pull that I won't go into their meanings, both happen to be in the suits, the sword suit, which is a very intellectual, mental suit. The King of Swords and the Three of Swords. We need to look out for unexpected business dealings and pay attention to the contracts or different legalities that may or may not be going on. And that can take the form of even just new relationships or partnerships that we're dealing with. Creative endeavors are going to be highly in our favor. I also was told from source to say that we need to really pay attention to our physicality this week, actually over the next few weeks. Your physical health, your physical body, pay attention to all the little things you've been ignoring. We need to be very cautious on our health, the state that our body is in. In order to move at all, we need to know how we're functioning, right? There's a lot of need to redefine who we are, to remember what it is that we're actually passionate about, which is why we came here. This week is going to be reminding us to be more creative, to be more self-reflecting, and to receive for perspective outside of our own. If we don't allow for ourselves to silence our initial thoughts of any given situation, we won't be able to receive even the true meaning of our own thoughts, let alone anything else that can garnish a deeper perspective, a more encompassing view. This is going to be a pretty short one, actually. This is definitely going to be a part one of a deeper dive that I'm going to do. Source is telling me that I need to do a little bit more diving, actually, at the moment. But I did need to get this part out there now. So do not think that because we're in a fire sign or new week or anything like that, that it's time to get up and rush. No, changing over from watery energy to fire energy is a transition that needs to be taken step by step. It could be overwhelming. Don't overwhelm yourself. In order to hear messages, in order to receive and be a healing practitioner, for those that are actually practitioners that do these works more so than are entertained by, or even just those that use it for guidance, because there's a place for that, but there's also a different, higher responsibility for practitioners to be aware of what and how is influencing what and how. So that's my little segue to be able to end and connect to the new video. Again, this is just a part one. There will be a further breakdown of not just the energies for the week, but what's kind of going on in the world at large here over the next couple videos that should be coming out today and tomorrow. So, peace, shalom, hotep, namaste, love and light. May the elementals guide you.
I ain't afraid of the change of the news, just dedicated trying to change up the rules. I came of age and started paying my dues. For God's sake, I'm only saying what's true.
No sense in the fear, let it go. I am that I am, let them know. The bush burns bright, let it glow. The truth is dynamite, watch it blow.